R. I hit R to run, but they were walking, so they got hit from behind. I probably waited too long, but I wanted to get off a volley before I retreated down. That might have been my bad, or it might have been the game's bad. I could have swore. I need a drink of water. I could have swore I told them to retreat, but whatever. So we're just going to occupy it, because I don't see any need to do anything else. So, we got a mission, but it didn't tell me we had a mission. So they gave us money. Sometimes they give money or they give units. So Carthage and Greece are at war. And we made money on the last turn. So, see, they're giving me a mission to blockade the port of Syracuse, which is controlled by the Greek city-states. So we're going to actually do that for a multitude of reasons, not just to get it done and over with, but and not just to get the reward, but basically I also want to get another mission. That one's pretty easy, so we'll just get it done and we'll get another mission. So we're going to send our spy up here. We're going to spy on the Gauls. Spy. Damn it. Alright. He doesn't want to spy. So, basically we're at war with Greek city-states. We're not actually at war, but we will be at war in a few turns. But Senate and the House of Scipia, which are the blue ones, are at war. I don't think Brunei is yet, but we're going to be soon once we blockade that port. So I don't see much we can do now. We're not at war with Gaul. We're not told to attack Gaul, so we're going to leave Gaul alone right now. So I'm not going to accept this guy to marry my daughter because he has no traits. He has no good traits. I don't see any benefit to myself by allowing that. You gain him as a person, as a commander, as a general, whatever you want to call it. But he has no valuable traits, so I don't see a benefit to taking him on when I could wait out for another person. He's supposed to spy on the army. He isn't spying on the army, he's spying on the character. He's spying on the general. He's spying on, it doesn't give me the name. Double left click to get further information. Oh, there's the army information. We could easily crush this army, I think. They have 2 units of Barbarian Cav, 3 units of Warband, and a unit of Skirmisher Warband, as well as a Lugotorex, which is the name of their general or warlord. So we could easily take them with our army out of Segesta, but we're not told to do that, so we're not going to. Because it's not necessary. It's not necessary to open up a front in the north up there and risk being invaded unless the Senate tells us to. The Senate's not telling us to, so we don't have to. So we're going to come down here and we're going to finish blockading this port. Yes. So now it's blockaded. Somebody else is blockading this. Like, it was already blockaded. Like, when it does that, it's already blockaded. I didn't think that they were blockaded when they became sieged. All I see is that it's sieged. I don't see another ship that's blockading it, but we didn't even declare war or anything, and it's not even telling us that we succeeded. I've never really had to experience that before. We have a Gallic spy. I don't like to look at those messages over there. I don't find them that important. They're important sometimes. That's not good. Did he kill my leader? So I want us to take this settlement over here. which is owned by the Illyrian rebels. It's actually quite the distance away, too. Given the fact that our only fleet might not be too far away. If we take our fleet and we send them up here, because we need the fleet. So if we send our fleet here, and then we send our armies, or form an army over there, so we only need one general. So we're going to leave, we're going to take like everybody. Do we want to take everybody? I want to see what kind of barbarians can be recruited here. Ah, damn it. They're supposed to be on this guy. There's no barbarians available here. Are there any barbarians here? Come on. I rely so heavily on barbarians. We'll take a little risk here. We're not going to send them all. We're going to send these units, which just isn't a large force, so we're going to have trouble with this force taking on that settlement. But we're going to add a few units. We're going to add a Stadi unit here. We're going to also hope that there are barbarians here or barbarians in Illyria once we get there. I don't think we really got any units we could spare here. We could possibly spare another general's bodyguard. But I don't really see the point. I'm hoping that there's some... I'm pointing at my screen. I feel like an idiot. I just pointed at my screen. And you can't see that. So I'm hoping here there's some barbarians we could recruit. Or mercenaries. Not really barbarians. Not necessarily barbarians. Mercenaries. But we need to get over there fast. There should be some. There should be some once we get there. We should be able to recruit some. And I'm going to deny this one too, because its traits are unfavorable to our needs. So I'm going to send these guys actually down here. And where's our ships? Where's our fleet? Why haven't you moved? Oh, this game pisses me off sometimes. You all saw that I told it to move, right? And for the oddest reason, it didn't. So now I gotta wait really long. But not necessarily, actually. We might be able to go through and meet up in southern Italy. Yes, we can go all the way down here. We can't move, though. But our ship can't even reach, I don't think. So we'll go here. And we should be able to board this turn. There might be some mercenaries here, too. So we'll see. Yes, there's some mercenaries we can recruit here. We can recruit some Samite mercenaries. We're only going to recruit one unit, though. Mostly because I have a strong feeling that there will be some available here. And some better ones that I want to save money for. Got Illyrian mercenaries. We're going to take all of them. I like to have superior numbers when we go into battle. I don't like to be outnumbered. That just makes my job harder. Even if it's a small number, I don't even like even force. I like to have the advantage going in. And sometimes you can't avoid that, but we can avoid it, so we're going to. Organize one too. I'm actually fairly picky when it comes to marrying off my daughters. We're going to make as many of these as we can that take one turn. So we can make 3, and we'll have 3 at the end of this turn. And I'm actually fairly tired. So I'm going to end this part here. And this is probably actually, I'm gonna take a look at the time once I'm done, how long this video has gone, because I have no idea, because I plan, my format is basically, and I'm not sure if this works for everybody, but my plan is basically to record as long as I want, and then once I don't feel like playing, I feel like going to bed, I feel like, you know, eating dinner, just stepping away from my computer, I'll stop recording and basically take that entire segment and cut it into more reasonable 15-20 minute segments. So if I have, you know, say I record for an hour, I'll probably take that and split that off into 3 20-minute segments maybe, and upload them each as separate parts. So I'm going to end it here. I don't know what part this will be. It's probably be part 2, because I don't think it's been long enough. Because I was really tired. I've been up since 5 in the morning. I woke up at 5 in the morning. Didn't even get much sleep, actually. I got 7 hours of sleep. I got 8 hours of sleep. I went to bed about 9. And I woke up at 5 in the morning, and it's now 11 o'clock at night. So I'm fairly tired. But I might start recording in a bit. I just need to step away. My throat's getting a little raspy from all this talking. And I'm getting a little drowsy now. So this is probably only going to be 2 parts. So this is probably, I'm not going to say, oh, this is the end of the part, blah, 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 because I actually won't know until I go in to edit my video what part this will be. This will probably be part 2, though, given that I think I've probably gone for about 25 minutes, so we'll cut it into probably 10 and 15-minute segment. And I'll just try to find a reasonable spot, because I'm not going to cut myself off in mid-sentence and separate it there, so I can find, you know, a reasonable spot where, you know, possibly I took like a couple seconds from talking, and that'll be a good spot to cut it. So yeah, we got the Battle of Salona will be probably the first thing that we'll do when I start recording again. I don't know if I'll record later tonight. I got a few things I gotta upload. I gotta upload my Modena Part 5. I still haven't recorded Serbia Part 5. I don't really feel like it after I did the Modena one. So I gotta upload Modena Part 5. I gotta upload Serbia Part 5, but I gotta record it first. And then I gotta upload these 2 parts, which I'm fairly certain it's gonna be 2 instead of 1. I also gotta edit them before I can upload them, so I can cut them up. And yeah, so this is gonna do it for right now, and see you later.